My name is Kat Owens. Welcome to my kitchen. I am a pampered chef consultant, and I'm so glad that you've decided to just pop in for a few minutes. I wanted to share my special recipe for the summer, which is always a great big hit. They are banana pops. Woohoo! And they're such a wonderful little treat for everybody. Just don't be surprised if everybody just eats them all up and you have to keep on making more. And the great thing about this is you get to make it with your family. Get them all around the table. Have them do it as an activity. They'll just love it. So we're going to go ahead and get right to it. So today, of course, we're going to need some fresh bananas. Now make sure you don't throw out any bananas because you can always use a peel for potassium. Put them in water, leave it for a couple days, and water your plants. But what we're going to do is we're going to need bananas and a bunch of goodies to add to it. So I like to add, which is Smucker's Magic Shell Chocolate Fudge. Now this is going to get hard when you put it on something cold. This is made for ice cream, so you kind of know it's going to get hard there. Also, I wanted to add, which they have some fun magic shell. It's unicorn magic shell. It's white chocolate with funfetti inside. So we're going to love that. Also, you're going to need some popsicle sticks. I like lots of color, so we're going to go ahead and stick the popsicle sticks inside of the bananas. We're also going to use the Dazzle ice cream sprinkles. We're also going to use PB Fit powdered peanut butter. Also, we're going to be using dry roasted nuts. We're going to crush those all up. Pecans, because I'm from Georgia, and we're going to crush those up. And a little bit of coconut, which I put in the pan. And I'm going to be using Pampered Chef's coated tomato knife. And believe me, this cuts like butter, if you've ever heard of that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Also, I made a little stand here out of the bottom of an egg crate. You just put some holes in the bottom, so when you're done dipping your bananas, you can put them in there to dry for just a minute. So first we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the bananas like nobody knows how to cut bananas anyway. And what you do is you just cut the banana, and you can make as many as you like. Then you get your banana, and what you can do is banana, and you get your popsicle, and you're going to stick it sideways, not this way, but flat. And you're going to stick it in there for just a little bit. Stick that inside of there. Then you're going to need some parchment paper, and what I do is I just wrap these up in the parchment paper, and I stick them inside of a Ziploc bag. And why that is because whenever I stick them inside the bag, we're going to stick them in the freezer, and they're going to freeze overnight. I like them best to do overnight because you want the bananas nice and frozen and hard. So once we've done that, we stick them in the freezer to get frozen. So I have some in the freezer right now, so we are going to go ahead and get those. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back here. Yay! We're going to go ahead and make some banana pops. I have a few of them made so that you can see exactly what they look like. I stuck these back in the freezer, and these are what they look like. This has the chocolate fudge and the unicorn all drizzled all over it. Then I put it back inside of the parchment paper, and I stick it back inside of the freezer until everybody gets ready to eat. So they'll have to do that. I also did one with a little bit of, which I added last night, which was the sugar-free chocolate Swiss Miss Cocoa. So really the game's up when you can just about put any of those ingredients, whichever your heart desires, on top of the chocolate before it gets totally hard. So I'm going to put this back in the freezer real quick. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, so we are going to get the frozen bananas all ready. And you're going to go ahead and we are going to undo them. So I'm going to lower you for just a minute so I can show you. These are all of the yummy ingredients, and you can have as many as you want with your magic shell chocolate. Make sure that it's all stirred up and ready to go. You can just drizzle it on, you can just dip it, however you want. So we're going to get the banana popsicle. The banana, which is going to be a popsicle. And you can just add that on there. You can make it as thin or as thick as you like. Put that on there. And let's go ahead and put some chocolate on there. Kind of remind me of making a Almond Joy banana pop. I do a little bit. You might want to put a fan in there so it'll dry a little bit faster, but we're going to put some yummy coconut, if you like coconut, all over the top. And you can put that as much as you want to. Then, like I said, I am going to get the egg carton and I'm going to stick this inside of it so it will stand up while it's finishing drying to get hard. And then once it is, we're going to put it back in the parchment paper and put that back inside of the freezer. So you can do these right when they open up, and even if they're black, the sweeter that is. Just because a banana turns black doesn't mean anything really. It's better when it is black because it's a whole lot sweeter. So we can put this chocolate white unicorn drizzle all over that, and then if you want, you can do a little bit of the chocolate and make it kind of look fancy. So who doesn't like fancy in your popsicles, right? So we're going to fan that just a little bit. And we are just going to keep putting decorations all over the bananas. What kind of ingredients do you like to have with anything that you're making festive? This can go for any holiday. I don't care which kind of holiday it is. You can make this. Also, you can be a little bit more creative and you can have the magic shell caramel. They do have that, and they have it in the butterscotch. You can have the Ghirardelli and be way more fancy because they have their own chocolate shell. So I always used to get these at the fair. That's why I always remember them. Now, if your office is planning on having a fundraiser, I would highly suggest these, but be prepared to make tons, and you might have to have somebody help you. In my office, OBGYN specialists, they are located in Orlando, Florida. They're a wonderful, wonderful group. I always enjoyed working with them. And we would always have the fundraiser for the neonate units in the hospital, because our doctors are OBGYN doctors. And I would make breakfast, a big breakfast, but I'd also used to make lots and lots of banana popsicles. I really could not get enough of making all of that enough, because everybody loved them, and I didn't mind making all that because all the money that people spent on getting them all went for a great cause. So we can kind of like do this half and half if you want. You want to have like special things, so, and then you can still do them all together. Do like a half and half, and even dip the end inside, maybe the end there, and that will be that one, a nice big crunch bite on this one. All of these are inside of here, and I wanted you to know how I make my frozen banana pops. They're just an amazing thing. These are what I have made so far, and you can make all different kinds for your family. Have fun. Have fun with your family. They are so ever important, and they will be there for you always. So I am so glad that I am able to share my frozen popsicles with you. They're all natural. Of course, you can make some things sugar-free in there. So I hope that you have enjoyed my frozen popsicle treats in your kitchen. Make some. Let me know exactly how you did and how your family liked it. I would love to see that. Okay, bye now.